Good morning. This is Tuesday. Actually, I was outside doing some work in the morning. Actually, early morning, we were actually doing some filming. On the way back my home, I just thought that I could have some quick shake, liquid lunch. That's what my producer Brian says. I eat a liquid lunch. I'm going to make some shake and I'm going to go back. I came home. What I'm trying to tell you is now, home is very important in our life, right? I was also listening in a NPR. There is a book, and this man has written a book, and he's talking about coming home. This man had a wonderful home, is enjoying his life, and was all happening. And something happens to his life. He goes to the hospital. When he come back, he doesn't have his home anymore. All gone. He is totally a homeless man. So he wants to go back to the home from the hospital where he can go. So he thought that he should go to his mother's house. And he goes to some mother's house, and he wanted to go and see there his childhood bedroom. You know, the children, we all have our childhood bedroom. And most of the time, our parents will not disturb that room. That will be kept forever. Even you grown up, you come back to your parents' house, your room will be still kept the way you left it when you left the home, right? It will be like this. But this fellow does not even have his childhood home, because when he was 8 years old or 10 years old, his parents got divorced and his father went somewhere, and he went with his mom. Mom got married to somebody else. That man already had 4 children. So this is a small town home, and they don't have a separate bedroom, so they're all crumpled together, and life goes on, right? So he's saying the home is very important in our life, and when it's getting dark, you want it to go back, and that is your home. Even if you look at the definition of a home, this is what the definition says: the place where one lives permanently, especially as a member of a family or a household. As a matter of fact, even the animal, when an animal returns by instinct to its territory after leaving it, that is called the home. What I am trying to emphasize here is, yesterday night, my friend and actor, director Samutrakani and Namo Narayan, they sent me a link of actor Siddharth. I really felt so sorry for that guy. I almost wept. What is happening here is, this guy is very famous actor in South India, and he's also acted in Bollywood films, one of the good film. And he had a wonderful house in his place in Adayar, and he has 3 studios and 3 cars. In this rain, does not discriminate whether you are a poor or a rich. It destroyed everybody's house, right? So actor Siddharth lost his house, 3 studios and 3 car, but he did not sit and cried. Instead, what he did, he felt it. He thought, if it's happened to me, it's happened to others too. So he took that personally and started to go around and helping the people. He did a very wonderful job. And another important thing here is, I was calling someone in Bombay, in Bollywood, to get some help to do some Madras. I couldn't believe they don't even know what was going on in Chennai. I mean, in American TV and American NPR radios are all talking about. In India, the Indian national televisions, they didn't even care to project and show this devastating flood in Chennai. Whereas people from around the world, Indians, were helping whatever they could do. My friend Krithika, she lives in New York. She did a wonderful job. Actually, she started her own page. She started collecting funds here and sending them to Chennai. And you won't believe it, there are people like a 56 years old and a 67-year-olds of her relatives. They took this service and they wanted to help these people. They took the money and they bought the stuffs, whatever the relief material. They went around to Chennai and distributed them into Chennai and Kadalur, all these places. I am really appalled by this national media, why they didn't project and show the people's suffering. This is one India, right? And I also felt it so sad about the situation, because I know how someone loses a house. I did not personally lose my home, but in 2006, I did a movie called Ballad of Robert and Harvey. And in this movie, I actually lived with the homeless people for 18 months on the streets. And I cleaned myself in a YMCA gym. And most of the time we slept on the road along with these people in Atlanta, Georgia and Mississippi. We went this 18 months saga. So I know I have a first-hand experience of how someone feels when they lose their house. If you don't have a house, you are already poor person, you don't have a place to stay, it's not going to make you any difference to you because you're already in a suffering. People like in the middle class, like my friend Subhaa Sankar, she recently moved from London, went to Madras, Chennai, and built a wonderful house, and she was happily living. She lost. And also another director and filmmaker and critic, Cable Shankar, and he lost his house too. I mean, they all lost everything. So I wish I have a power. I could grant everybody everything, but we don't know. I mean, how to help these people. I mean, this is really, really hard. I mean, I really feel sorry for these people. I hope God blesses all these people and bring them back to their life. It's very sad. I mean, this is a nature's calamity, and people, instead of looking at this as a natural disaster, and they started accusing the government and all this. I mean, they're making a politics out of it. I don't think so. Any government can protect their citizen in this kind of a situation. It happens in America. I don't know how many of you watched the Scotland rain. It is actually was flooding in the. It's like exactly like a Chennai 2 days ago in Scotland. It happens, but the problem again here is the infrastructure. This in Tamil Nadu, people, they encroached, they destroyed 2,000 lakes and they built the house. That is what is happening today. So I hope the government of Tamil Nadu and the government of India will look at this problem and solve them as quick as possible. I know it's not going to happen in a magic just like that in a one day. It's going to take years to rebuild all this. And I feel sorry for all the people, and I wish and I'm praying you're all going to be all right, and I'm sure that the same nature and God will bring back all your prosperity. And I'm really thankful to Krithika and RJ Balaji, Ravi Nag, and actor Siddharth, and all other people whoever have been doing this wonderful service. And we are doing our efforts, and I'm doing my part, and I don't want it to publicize what I'm doing, but we are all doing whatever we could do in our hands, and let us all be together and do something good. And I hope everything will be all right. Don't lose the hope. That's the most important thing in this time of the hour. Don't lose the hope. God bless you all.